A panting rat runs up to the ship's captain and shouts, "Boss, boss! There's a hole at the bottom of the ship." "We're going to sink any minute now." The captain replies, "What nonsense are you talking about? What exactly are you doing here, you absolutely filthy rat? Go back precisely where you originally came from, or else I'll have to seriously kill you or forcefully throw you overboard. At best, you'll just simply go back to where you truly belong." The rat, not giving up at all, says, "But boss, the entire ship is rapidly sinking. Not only will you certainly go down, but the entire crew will go down with you. Me too. That's why I'm telling you this. Please, do something immediately about it." The captain shouts loudly, "Get out of here right now. I know exactly what to do. After all, I'm the captain. You miserable, wretched rat. You absolutely won't tell me what to do. Aren't you sometimes acting just like the captain of the ship when a small, scurrying rat warns you about an impending danger?" Very often, that is the case, because I do not want to compare an employee to a rat, but frequently an employer treats their employee like a dirty rat who has nothing to say. Just because, for example, they are a manual worker or lower in rank. In fact, to thoroughly discuss certain important things here, I specifically put on this particular vest to truly show you the reality. This entire course is absolutely not being recorded by artificial intelligence. I'm the one recording it because I truly want to show you from inside the ship what's actually happening on your ship, Captain. You'll clearly see precisely where certain leaks absolutely need to be sealed so that your ship, that is to say your company, doesn't ultimately sink. Because this is very important, since sometimes an employee will notice something that you, from above, won't see. And believe me, that's very, very important, and quite often such an employee is completely ignored just because they're wearing work clothes. But is that truly wise? Think about it yourself and carefully answer that significant question. Why did I use that particular comparison, you might ask? Because in the past, when ships did not yet have advanced alarm systems, rats were often kept in the lower, darker parts of the ship. Why? Above all, indeed, those rats were the first ones to sense imminent danger themselves. They knew that something was wrong on the ship and simply started squeaking. And in the same way, an employee often, when they see a threat to the company, simply shouts out and talks about that danger. And what kinds of threats could these be? For example, poorly selected material, or material that has been measured incorrectly. And when an employee speaks up about it, but the boss ignores it, the whole company actually suffers losses because of that. And after all, you plan to make profits, not losses, which is probably why you visited the page with this course, and for that I am extremely grateful to you. And I promise you from my side that I will do absolutely everything I possibly can to make you truly happy, so that you can finally get some much-needed rest, and so that we can clearly show you precisely where certain crucial things in your company truly need to be fixed, where just simply removing a few existing defects will suddenly make your company generate at least 20 or 30%, if not even more, better income and achieve significantly better results. I know that you do not believe me, because right now you might be treating me just like some miserable rat, but remember that people are divided into two groups. Some, for example, spend their time in front of the TV after coming home from work. And I'm the kind of person who simply likes to listen to interesting podcasts, read fascinating books, and gain knowledge. Because knowledge and acquiring it is truly a kind of hobby for me, and I have read a lot of books on management, and I have also completed several courses because I wanted to lead the people I managed at the time very well. But certain things, how they actually work, I can now explain to you in practice as an experienced practitioner, not just a theorist. That's precisely why some things from books truly work and others simply do not. That's why it's absolutely worth it for us to confront these important things together. Especially since I'm telling you this from the valuable perspective of my 20 long years of extensive experience. Let's focus primarily on you, because this course is for you, not for me, and above all, it's you who needs to get as much benefit from this course as possible. Because above all, I will tell you precisely how a better atmosphere within the company, which will undoubtedly make us all happier, will profoundly affect your profits. And believe me, it truly will impact your profits. Your profits will certainly start to grow significantly. What's more, if we are completely satisfied with working for you, we will become your greatest allies and, in fact, your dedicated sales representatives. Imagine that each of us starts actively and enthusiastically telling everyone that your company is truly the most exceptional and outstanding business enterprise that has ever existed. I'll also show you precisely how it works the other way around. If your employees are truly dissatisfied with your company, they can significantly damage your reputation on the outside, potentially causing people to buy much less from you. How does this work in practice? I'll also tell you how to implement effective digital solutions within your business operations, because artificial intelligence has already developed quite significantly, but it also undeniably poses a potential threat. I'll also tell you about the significant pros and cons, the various advantages and disadvantages of introducing artificial intelligence into your company, as well as the important pros and cons of implementing digital agents within your business. I will also explain to you how to effectively protect your company against various types of potential incidents. Furthermore, I will tell you how certain truly absurd situations can lead your company to ruin, such as when security rules are implemented in your business to such an extent that, quite paradoxically, there are more incidents than if those rules didn't exist at all. I'll be breaking certain things down to their basic components. I'll also tell you how, for example, your sales representatives' inherent reluctance toward foreigners can significantly reduce your company's profits by as much as 50%. I'll also tell you how, in a truly masterful way, not only can you manage your time effectively, but your employees as well. After all, your ultimate goal is for your company to be a perfectly well-oiled machine. No. So what do you say? Are you ready to learn the truth? You're not afraid, are you? Then I invite you to join the course.